Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Tomorrow begins the month of April, which means spring planting season has arrived. Here to show us what to do in our yards right now, we welcome Master Gardener Karen Palmer. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's April. It's happening. So it is time to plant a lot of things.
Yes, yes. And yeah, I went to a nursery center just a few days ago, and boy, they are chock-a-block full of all kinds of plants.
Exciting.
So some of the examples I brought were, this is a perennial. As Lily was saying, have color in your yard.
There
and
you
this is
go.
an oriental poppy. It'll bloom, beautiful blooms. And the reason I picked this one is if you look in here, you could actually divide this plant. So you could get two for the price of one.
I love that.
So that was great.
So yeah, don't pick up the first one at first glance.
Yeah, look at them very carefully.
What else do we have here?
We have some, it's time to plant shrubs or even trees. This is a native ocean spray. So it's a Northwest native, so it'll be very hardy in the yard.
That's great. Okay.
And then you can move on to fruits, blueberries. This is an example of a strawberry that you could get right now, potted strawberry, so you could have fresh fruit.
Okay.
And then some vegetables. So here was a 6-pack of lettuce I was able to pick up for not much money.
Okay.
And these are onions, actually.
Oh,
I started these from seed myself, but
Okay.
you can buy onions like this, little onion starts. But I wanted to show you something that you should not be getting right now.
Perfect.
Because in that same nursery center, they had tomatoes starts. It's way, way too early. You can't plant this out for another at least 6 weeks.
Okay.
So I was shocked to see it, and I was like, oh, nobody should be buying this unless they have a greenhouse to pot it up bigger and keep it available. So walk past the tomatoes, the peppers, those kinds of plants.
Oh, okay, that makes
Wait
sense.
until early May before you try to purchase those.
Their time will come.
Yes.
What about weeding? We just got to tackle it right now, don't we?
Yes, absolutely. Now is a great time to weed. Lily was talking about, you know, making your yard look neat and fresh. You can mulch. So if you weed now, apply a nice thick layer of mulch.
Okay.
And that will do a couple things. That will preserve the moisture in your ground. It'll nourish your plants, and it will suppress the weeds. And it will make your landscape look pretty.
There you
Great
go.
curb
All
appeal.
of those things.
Yes.
And then this is a good time to actually check what's going on with your irrigation and other water systems that you have.
If you need to install irrigation, or just at least check it out, make sure it's all functioning. It's also a great time to put down slug bait. Lots of baby slugs are out there now.
Right.
So here's an example of a nice organic slug bait.
Okay.
You know, if you're going to mulch first, then put your slug bait down.
Perfect.
And deal with those right away.
So what about planning ahead for if you are wanting to do a bigger vegetable garden, maybe things like you said, the tomatoes you're not ready for yet, but we can kind of maybe plot it out?
Plot out your vegetable garden. If you had a vegetable garden last year, then kind of try to remember where you put things, and put things in a different place. So if you had tomatoes in one bed or one portion of your bed last year, put them in a different place this year, and that is for disease prevention.
Oh, that's so smart. That makes
so
a lot
kind
of
of plan it out, how much space you're going to allow for certain types of plants, like a zucchini plant takes up a fair amount of space.
And you'll learn as you go, right, which areas of the yard or the garden might be better for certain plants to thrive in.
Like lettuce can deal with some shade, but tomatoes want full sun.
Okay, and then making sure that all of our tools are in good order as well, right?
Yes, now is a great time. Well, first of all, we were talking about weeding. This is one of my favorite weeding tools. You can tell it's very well used. But just for your hand tools for your summer garden, first of all, make sure you know where they are. You can find them.
Oh, that's true. That's a good place to start.
Things like this, you might need to sharpen them. Just make sure they're in working order. This looks lethal, but it's a nice little hoary knife. This is great for harvesting things like cabbage or kale or things of that nature.
Okay.
And then the other thing I just like to point out is it's a frenetic time. You're trying to do all this stuff in your garden, and it's so easy to just overwork yourself. But right now the daffodils are blooming.
Oh,
so I always say,
beautiful.
Stop for a few minutes, enjoy what's blooming, cut a bouquet for your kitchen table, and just enjoy
Yeah, you
your
got to
garden.
give yourself a break too.
Exactly,
You got to
yes.
enjoy the spoils when you can. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us. Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.